Okay, this week's free stock pick, ZLC. Here's the symbol right here, Zale Corporation. We may have picked this one before back here on this breakout day. I can't remember, but ended up selling off pretty hard here. Well, it was kind of a gradual sell-off, but then a real nice 2 or 3 day pop up to 292. Based for a while and is getting some volume again here, and is right below the highs from this pop here. So the chart probably looks similar to the MPEL and some of the other stocks that we picked, Borders Group, which have both done really nice. We had them also as swing trades in our chat room. So ZLC, our call for tomorrow, I'm going to say what I always say. If we don't know how the market's going to open tomorrow, okay? So if the market gaps way down and ZLC opens at 240, then we're not going to buy it if it gets to our initial trigger here is about 293. If it gets up to 293, in other words, above the high from this day, that's where we're going to enter. But again, if it gaps down and opens at 240 and then runs to 293, we're not going to take it. It'll be extended. Likewise, if it opens at 330, we don't just randomly grab it there either. We have to wait and see if we can get a low-risk setup. So everything we do is, prefaced on the idea that it's going to open somewhere around where it closed today. So our potential catalyst price that we're looking for is 293, where we'll enter if it gets there, assuming a fairly normal open. And you can see it has room to the left. If it can get over 293, the whole number 3 could be a problem. Whole numbers often are, but then it certainly has room. Maybe it could retest over the, maybe not tomorrow, but over the course of the next week or so. Maybe it could retest this 371, and it really looks good above that. So ZLC, again, reminds me a little bit of that Borders Group. Matter of fact, I'll just show you those charts real quick. Reminds me a little bit of Borders Group, had that spike, and then another spike, and then went sideways. And remember, we played it on this day, and Borders Group's been pretty well ever since. And also looks similar to MPEL. Had a previous high, then a subsequent spike, and a subsequent lower spike. So all of these have setups that are similar. And again, when we pick our free pick for the week, I try to find one that has a nice potential to make a good percentage move. So hopefully Zales can work for us. We will follow up tomorrow night and let you know if we traded Zales and how we traded it. Kind of an after-the-fact teaching tool, because everything we do is based upon intraday entries. Okay, so I hate to be redundant, but if there's gaps down or way up, all bets are off, and then we'll see if we can find another low-risk entry. Okay, so please watch the follow-up video tomorrow night. I'll say what I'm always supposed to say here. Don't only trade with money you can afford to lose. Use tight stop losses, and trade smart. And we'll follow up tomorrow night. Have a good night.